Well, it's day number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, how delightful. And I didn't actually look at the thing that I commissioned because I ended up having to register for a con instead. Hooray! Anyway, we've got 2 bags today, and one is super interesting looking, and the other one's a bit meh. So we're going to rush straight through this super meh one. Right, I'm not even going to hold them off camera. Look at these toy cars. Cheap, knocky off, nasty, horrible thing, although I suppose it's not actually that bad. Machine, hot, Ford Explorer, real toy, again. Thought it was a knockoff because of the amount of chrome and the way it looked, but it's real toy. It gets to go all the way at the back. What about this? This is definitely a Hot Wheels or a Matchbox or a Hot Wheels. Kind of nasty, Hummer pickup truck. Definitely not my cup of tea. Hot Wheels, Hummer H3T, 2004 Mattel. Over there you go. Oh, God. Looks like some kind of cancerous growth. It's all right up until you saw these two. It's not even a valid design. It's just, why would these exist? 1994, Thailand. Splitting image. Okay, that's kind of clever. This is a splitting image because it's a split and it looks the same on both sides and it's going there. What's this? It's a clown. Rocco and Venus? Rocco and Venus. Rocco and Venus. Oh, it's a clown and a Venus flytrap. Axles are buggered on the front, so it doesn't roll. What we got? Midnight Otto 2001. Wow, this is 18 years old and I'm still terrified of it. We're not even queuing them up anymore. Real toy BMW series of some kind. No, Motormax. Bloody heck, it's a Motormax. We haven't had one of those yet. BMW Z4. I've seen a couple of Z4s there. Cars. How the hell am I going to pay for this convention I'm going to next year? Jaguar of some kind. Looks real toyish. It's Matchbox. Wow, it's a Matchbox. I'm not very good at guessing the cars on this trip. A new Jaguar XJ 2006. Made in 2006. So, I mean, it's not new anymore, but it was new. It's a Jaguar. A beep, a beep. Yes, toy cars. We've almost got through this. We're only 2 minutes in and we've almost sorted this. Here we go. It's another bloody Hot Pipes. Yes. Power Pipes, rather. 1995. Now, where's the other atrocity? Where did I put it? There it is. Is this one 1995 as well? Yes. There we go. Another Power Pipes. This one is nicer just because it's not transparent and crap. The wheel design is different. Same year, same car. Just nicer though, all the way through and through. A much nicer car. Still terrible, but you know. Matchbox, Chevy thing. 1988. 1988? Mattel Matchbox. 1988. I didn't think they had this. Ooh. And it's a 1957 Thunderbird. Oh, so this car is as old as I am. I was born in 1988. There's something you didn't know, or you did know you didn't know. I thought this was a much more 90s thing, but apparently this is an 80s thing. I'm just going to double check that. I'm not reading that wrong. I'm not reading that wrong. That's copyright 1988, but normally with this sort of, the logo for the Matchbox on the chrome underside tends to be a more 90s thing, so that has me thoroughly confused. Real toy? Matchbox. Nissan. It's a Matchbox Nissan. Yeah, it's 2003 again. Those headlights look bloody awful. Ugh. And the last one out of the uninteresting bag is this one, and it's probably the most interesting one we've got. It's a VW-style minibus golf thing, but it's got this thing on the bottom, and I couldn't figure out what it did. I think it's meant to be like a light switch. It's a, oh, what's that? Is this the thing in the back? So if I flick this, yeah, it's this thing in the back. It's literally, oh, well, that's a bit disappointing. But what does it do? What do it do? I want to know what it does. If anybody knows what that does, leave it in the comments and I'll read it at some point. This is the Hyperliner 2001. It's very hyper. It's all right. Because of this thing at the bottom, it doesn't roll on a surface that has these. Oh, God, all right, that's bloody awful. Anyway, that's the uninteresting bag. Now we can move on to the interesting bag. That was only 4 minutes of your time wasted. Well, I'm still trying to keep these under 10 minutes because they're a daily video. But this is like the one we had before where it had all these sort of ones in it. But a bit more recent. So we're going to start with this one. Corgi Juniors for certain. You can just tell by the wheels and the blue paint. And it's got the word Corgi written on the front. Probably a crane of some kind. It's obviously missing what's meant to be on the back. Corgi Junior's dumper truck. And it's got a W on it, the mysterious W that we mentioned. Now, nothing else we've really come across as a W, but W. Obviously, this belongs to somebody, possibly Wario. Here's a lorry. It's meant to be a dumper truck as well, but it's missing the thing on the back. It's the Lesney Matchbox series. Ergonomic cab. It is the Matchbox ergonomic cab. Doesn't necessarily tell you what it is, but I'm pretty sure it would have been a dumper tipper truck, so you would have had it going like that. Obviously, we've had similar things before, so that's what we can take an educated guess. Very beaten up. No W on it, though, so this is a non-W one. What about this fella? This has got to be a Husky. Yes, a Volkswagen pickup. That's interesting. I didn't know Volkswagens did pickups as of thus, but they do apparently. Going to assume there was something in there at one point, but it ain't in there at the moment. Maybe it was a box. Who knows? Not bad, actually. The paint job on that is fairly good, all things considered. There you go, Mr. Husky. Now, how about this? Your very standard sort of 80s style tractor. Oh, it's Majori. Good old Majori. It's Tracto. Literally just Tracto. Majori. Doesn't seem to have a date on it, but I'm going to put that down to the sort of 80s. It's the right sort of era. This wheel. It's the right sort of era, and there we go. Right sort of era, and you know everything else in the bag is that sort of price, so it can be like, yes, screw your lorry. This is what happens when you don't pay your contractors. Ha 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 ha. I had way too much fun with that. How about another construction tool? And what's that? It's a W. Oh my. Now, obviously, this is missing something. The condition of these is always less than ideal, of course. Not much to be done. I don't know what it would have been. It looks like it would have been like a box of some kind. Quite nice, though, whatever it is, because now you can just be like, nom, 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 I'm going to eat you. This is how cars eat. I'm going to put this in here like this. Yes. Ha, 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 ha. No, 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 no. Like that. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ah, ha, ha, ha. W will win everything. What is this? A Sambron jacklift. Matchbox 1977. There we go. That's quite aged then, and it has early plastic in it that's still there. Excellent. And it's just the fact that when you push it down, beep, 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 beep. It's like a bird. Hello, I'm a bird. Would you like to buy some bird seed? I'm going to do a bird poo on your car. It's a tender. It's a tender. It's got a line on it. It is a Lone Star. Lone Star Locos, made in England. Now, I'm not going to talk about this much because I totally haven't acquired some of these to look at later on. So that's going to go over there. Lone Star Locos. How about this? Tractor. That's very broken. No plastic on this one. Oh, I obviously would have had a tipper there at the front. Oh, gosh. Good luck. Yeah, good luck looking in there. I'm just going to pull this straight to my face. Wetherill Hydraulics, Lesney, made in England. Number 2. So was this the second Lesney design they ever made, along with a bit of writing on the back, which is hydraulics, probably Wednesday Hydraulics. Nice little metal toy there. It's got its tyres. There's a bloke in there. Hello, my name's Trevor. I've been trying to dig this hole for 20 years, but I can't anymore. Also, if you look at him, and you look really closely, he's wearing one of the British Army roundhill helmets they used to wear for Home Guard. So, they're sort of probably 1950s-ish, so obviously he's a military contractor working for the Home Guard. Oh my. This bag has some nice stuff in it. Here's a forklift. This forklift is unfortunately fork-buggered. Buggered. Yeah, obviously it's meant to have a thing on the front, but it doesn't because it's broken. Matchbox forklift, made in England, 1972. No W. What a weird surprise. There's pigeons growling. That who is a growl because pigeons are weird. Yes. Can you see it? It's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. It could be worse. Let's pull this out now. Oh, we've got 2 things in here. Well, let's do this one first. It's a trailer. don't know what it's meant to be a trailer of. There's some made in England by Meccano Limited, but that's all the information on this. And there's obviously meant to be something here, like that'll be the kind of pointy tow hook bit that you stick onto the back of the tractor. But that's obviously missing, which is a shame, really. That's a very large trailer. Let's put him in there, and let's squeeze him in there as well for good measure. Yes, and now they can go all the way to the back because that was a trailer. Here's another trailer. Cat. Do you like cats? Pidge does not like cats. This was obviously meant to have something on the front that it would connect to, but that's gone. Well, what are you supposed to do? You know, it's going to be hard to identify what it is without. Lesney. So it's another Lesney product. We just don't have the front half of it to put together. So we'll put it in the steering column of the forklift truck, and that's sorted. Yep, that's the interesting one in there. Trailer. What's left of it? Obviously, this was going to be a hydraulic thing that would lift up and down, but it looks like it's just been chewed to bits. Yeah, this has seen better days. Maybe... Oh, we've already talked about that, W, haven't we? Maybe this wasn't so much of an interesting bag. But I'll tell you what is interesting. We've had a lorry from the 2000s. We've had a lot of Peterbilt, and now we've got an earlier lorry design with a trailer. Yes, we get a lorry and a trailer. Now, that's an interesting thing. Now, this, if you look, unlike the Peterbilt, it isn't the sort of square cab. It isn't that plasticky. It's only got the two wheels, not triaxle. And it's 1978. I did actually look this one up before I looked at it, or at least I looked in the bag. It's still super fast, Lesney products, but it's 1978, so it's one of the earlier ones. And that's quite nice to have. And that also means, since it has a trailer, that we can put a vehicle on, a small vehicle. What that means is this can join, if I just sort of... Look what we've got over there. Yeah, we're judging the best of everything that comes out of these bloody bags onto there. And now we've got the superior, very, very best vehicle out of all of them that fits onto here. That has his own transportation. Yes, we've got a new lorry to add to the list. So he's going to go all the way over there in preparation. So now you've got the one that gets transportation on his own, because he's amazing, and then the other ones that are plebs and have to go on there. But yeah, that was day 5 of our collection of weird and wonderful Matchbox-based Hot Wheels cars and other type things from charity shops. Hooray. I do hope you're enjoying the content still. If you're not, bugger off. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about what's going on. Tell me what your favourite car is so far, because we haven't done that yet, and I'm trying to be interactive with the audience. Is it this one? Is it this one? Is this your favourite? It better bloody not be. No one likes the power pipes anyway. Do you like the power pipes? I don't like the power pipes. But yeah, tune in tomorrow to see what absolutely redundant crap we have, and tune in a week or two. We'll be looking at those as well. As I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for the loose cars.